Hey everyone, welcome back to Arcadia Markets. Today, I want to talk about something that moves slowly but can have a big impact on US stock, where the world's products are actually made. For years, the story was simple. Design in the US, make it in China, ship it to the world. Now, that's changing. Companies are not leaving China completely, but they are adding a new base in India, Mexico, Vietnam, and other places. So, instead of only China, it's becoming China and others. Let me break this down into a few clear points. First, India is making more high-end products. Apple and other big brands are building more in India. Step by step, a growing share of iPhone and electronic will be assembled there instead of only in China. For US investors, that means in the short term, cost and execution risk can go up. New factories, new worker, new logistics. In the long term, it can reduce the risk of one single country causing a huge supply problem. This doesn't just affect Apple. It also matters for US listed chip makers, component suppliers, and logistic companies around the chain. Second, Mexico is becoming America's factory next door. More goods for the US are now made in Mexico. Cars, car parts, electronic, machinery. That's good for US industrial companies that build factories and equipment, rails and trucking firms that move goods across the border, port and logistic players tied to North America trade. It's basically a long, slow investment story built around moving production closer to the US buyer. Third, risk is not gone, it just moves. Moving some factory out of China doesn't mean there is no risk anymore. It just means the risk changes shape. India has its own tax, regulation, and power issue. Mexico depends a lot on US politics and trade rules. So, over time, investors will look more carefully at where a company produces its goods, not just how much it sells. Here are 3 things I will watch from here. First, pay attention to what companies mention on earnings call. Things like moving production, India, Mexico, or diversifying their supply chain. Second, big capex plan in India, Mexico, and Southeast Asia from US listed tech and industrial names. Third, new tariff or trade headline that push even more production to new location. Big picture, this factory shift won't change price in one day, but it can slowly change who take the risk and who earn the profit inside the US stock market. If this helped you link the real world changes to the ticker on your screen, keep subscribe for more clear, simple market breakdown. This is Arcadia Market. See you in the next episode.